Here we go then. KZ2 qualifying about to kick off at the Race of Stars Gold Coast as they peel out on track and head off for their first sighting long lap. Remember, these boys do the long lap. They are going to go all the way around the extra portion of this track because they get to go down this entire main straightaway. They will do 165 kilometers an hour as they stream past you in the stands. It is going to be, trust me, a sight to behold as they all stream out of the pits. That looks like the last few carts are just about to go. This is a very, very big field of international drivers indeed. Lehane, Faint, Gillis, Erdmann, Losco, Kremers, Cameron, Hayes, Johansson, Houston, Fife, Wagner, Hart, Rush, Mackay, Driesen, Drysdale, Wyatt, Fraser, Cool, Vink, Bussey, Bretherton, Densley, Davey, Stewart, DeConto, Ensby, Sutherland, Foray, Gasparak, and Nick Burkett will not be taking part, I don't think, as they all stream through. We will first of all hook up with Paolo Di Conti, the world #1 and defending world champion. He won it again, and for the first time he will go through hook back 1, then he will head all the way down back to hook back 2 before going on to vortex 2, right the way down the far end of this fantastic track and extreme karting, and then head down this long main straightaway, the longest in the country, 165 kilometers an hour. They will go flat out through the sweeper and head off into the Dunlop hairpin, pulling back the gears as they go and trying to arrest the speed of these KZ2s on the way. Round they come then with Di Conti into the Ricardo loop he goes, and right behind him in hot formation are the two gold drivers, Foray and Gasparak, as they go through the JC sweeper. Round they go into hook back 1. They've all started to put the pedal to the metal, and it's Losco that goes straight to the top of the timing sheets. Losco goes quickest, Lehane second, then it's Fife, Fraser, Faint's 5th quickest, then it's Gillies as the two gold carts of Davide Foray and Tommy Gasparak come down this main straightaway, flat out down through the straight and onto the sweeper, heading into Dunlop hairpin they come, round back through the hairpin in close formation. They will try to gain each other's slipstream and improve times for one another. This is very much team running. Through they go then, through Forest Elbow and back towards us into the JC sweeper. This is KZ2 qualifying, and Foray's leaving Gasparak behind a little bit. Through hook back 1 they go, onto hook back 2, and then they go all the way down this fantastic extreme karting circuit, down to vortex 2 they go, hooking round there as tight as possible and get as much speed onto the straight as they fly down the main straightaway again, flat out into the sweeper. Now we'll pick up Williamson's cars. That's the Stewart distance, the 82 and the 83. Where are they currently as they go through Forest Elbow? Round through the JC sweeper. It is Joshua David, the 83, Madeline Stewart in the 82. Again in close proximity to one another as they all stream through this sweeper into hook back 1. They're all coming to grips with it. Let's get a read on who's where. Foray to the top. Foray goes to the top of the timing sheets. It is Foray that's gone quickest. Lehane goes second quickest as they all stream past me in the Ricardo loop and off towards Forest Elbow, it is Forest, Foray, Lehane, oh, Conti now goes second quickest, Paolo De Conti, he is really put it down now. Yesterday was all about running that kart in, both of them in fact, oh, one's gone off in the grass, that looks like a Ricardo suit to me, as they all come through, but it is Foray from De Conti, from Lehane, then Fife, Gasparak, Losco, Aaron Cameron's the 7th quickest, and still the gold cart's in formation. Round they go, through hookback 1 and off onto hookback 2. So it is Foray, Gillis, oh, what have they done? They've all slowed right up, absolutely parked it. I'm not sure what they were doing there. They have dead set parked it, looking for someone to get a slipstream from. No doubt, that is what's going on. Shift the kart. It is very important to get a drift down this main straightaway. And they're all looking round, trying to find someone to follow. 5 minutes gone, 3 minutes left. Foray, Gillis, De Conti, Lehane, Fife, Gasparak, Kremers is 7th now. As they all start their runs, they now start their final effort at a good qualifying run. Through the sweeper, flat out, there's carnage around the track. There's a few carts gone off. I'm going to leave the camera right here in Ricardo as everybody streams through. It is Foray, Gillis, De Conti, Lehane, Fife, Gasparak, Kremers, Losco, Hayes, Cameron, Driesen, Drysdale, Bussey, then it's Vink, Declan Fraser and the Harrington Doyle 15th, then it's Baint, Sutherland, Mackay, Hart, Rush, Davey, Densley, Erdman, then Kyle Ensby, then it's Houston, followed by Coyle, then it's Wagner, Stewart, Bretherton, Johansson at the moment is at the back, Joel Johansson, the visitor. Well, they've all slowed right up as they all stream through. They've all just eased right up. You can see no one's putting any quick times in. Is this the first though to get back up to pace? Let's watch. Fank, oh, that's the 98 going through on Fank. That's Kremers. Let's follow Kremers for a minute. Martin Kremers, remember, winner here a couple of years ago. Can he do it again this year? The flying Martin Kremers in the Ricardo kart. Dives up the inside but doesn't make that stick. He's almost racing. Now he goes through at hookback 2. Desperate to get clear space. This is qualifying, remember. For the KZ2, down to Vortex 2, he's gone. And now they're all peeling in. This is what happened in Tag. Tag did exactly this. Most of these guys have done enough. They're all pulling their carts in. There's only 1 or 2 continuing on their way. But it is Davide Foray currently on the pole. 56.118. Second, Cody Gillis. De Conti will start from the second row. Lehane will be alongside him. On the third row will be Fife. Alongside will be Gasparak. Then it will be Kremers and Losco, followed by Hayes and Driesen. Then it will be Cameron and Drysdale. Bussey and Vink, 13th and 14th. Then it will be Fraser, Declan Fraser, 15th. Then it's Faint, Sutherland, Mackay, Hart, Rush, Davey, Ensby, Erdman, Houston, Stewart. Qualifying session is very nearly done. Checkered flag is out there, all peeling in. That is time done. Some of these boys will be very, very happy. That is time done for KZ2s. We might see some practice starts down here. They're all just going slowly. Sometimes it is, yes, we're going to get Formula One style practice starts from the boys. There we go then, finishing the qualifying. Foray and Gillis on the front row. De Conti and Lehane on the second row. 5 from Gasparak on the third row. Kremers and Losco behind them, and Hayes and Drysden rounding out the top 10. We cannot wait for heat number 1 a little bit later today.